An elite assassin was preparing to assassinate the president. He first deliberately shot toward the wall while observing the direction and speed of a small windmill nearby. He calculated the bullet's deviation due to the wind and the shooting distance. After adjusting his aim, he fired again, this time directly at the target. He held his breath and concentrated. As soon as the president appeared, he pulled the trigger and delivered the killing shot. Security agents immediately raised their binoculars to search for the shooter, but the assassin still held his rifle, deliberately letting the sunlight reflect off the scope to make himself visible. After ensuring he had been found, he quickly disassembled the rifle, stuffed the parts into a suitcase, and placed a time bomb under the bed. He wanted to set off the room to destroy any trace of his escape. Before leaving, he pulled the fire alarm button, luring the police into the room. He then got into a previously parked car and quietly drove away. As police rushed to storm the hotel, the assassin returned by the same route. He returned the booby-trapped car to the parking lot and then switched vehicles with the actual car he would use to escape. This way, even if the surveillance cameras recorded the first car, the police would not find him. When the special forces broke into the room, the bomb he had prepared exploded. The entire place was engulfed in flames. There were no fingerprints, no evidence. Even the decoy car exploded, erasing all traces of the killer like a ghost that never existed. However, there was one thing he hadn't anticipated. Security checks on the highway had been tripled. All cars were stopped and searched. Even though he was disguised as a lawyer, he was still stopped and his trunk opened. Inside was a suitcase containing a rifle, but strangely, the police inspected the suitcase and declared everything fine, then let him go. It turned out that the sniper rifle wasn't inside the suitcase intact. It had been disassembled into small parts and neatly integrated into the suitcase's structure. The suitcase's handle could be removed and used as a telescopic sight. The suitcase's support bar could be assembled into a rifle barrel. The zipper was the trigger. The four wheels held 4 bullets inside. When this information reached the police station, everyone was shocked. The distance between the hotel and the murder scene was 3,815 meters, a distance that even surpassed the world record for sniper shooting. Back in hiding, the killer contacted the client to collect the $3.75 million payment, but after a long wait, he received only one message. The message made his hands tremble. For the first time in his life, a client hadn't paid the remaining amount, which meant, in effect, he had sentenced himself to death.